Welcome to your messages from Spirit this week, everybody. Wonderful to have you here. So, this new moon, blue moon, just blue moon, it is going to be intense in a lot of really great ways. But as with anything that kind of erupts, you gotta keep your cool. So a lot of endings are happening and a lot of beginnings are happening. A lot of secrets being revealed, and that is for everyone's healing. Everything is divinely planned and it's all as it's supposed to be. Everything is working out exactly as the universe would have it. So if you are if you are part of an ending that's happening, the best thing you can do is realize that if something didn't work out, it really wasn't for you. And letting it go. Letting it go is not about, it's not about losing that person, because it's so hard when somebody says, "Oh, just let him go," or "let her go," or whatever, and you're like, but I love them and I wanted things to go different, and you go through all that. But however, it doesn't mean, it's just resetting your energy. It's just coming back to center and remembering who you are, which is not this stupid personality or the stupid body or any of that. You're beyond that. If you can just realize that, take this time to just reflect on what and who is it that I really am. Take everything in your life as something that is helping, assisting, relieving you. So a lot of, karmics are realizing that they were karmics, and that's fine too. There's nothing to even be upset about. There really isn't, because we've all been there like a million times in our lives. And once you lick your wounds and once all of that is done and healed or healing, then the beautiful thing that happens when you finally actually start letting go of the whole thing is you'll find that the perfect person for you starts coming through, and it'll blow your mind who that is. It will be amazing how everything that you thought you could get out of this person ends up coming out of this new person way, way better than you could have ever realized. Even some of you who had twin flames, you finally let go and you were like, okay, well, I'm open to all that the universe has to bring. I'm open to anything that wants to come through. You were receptive. You turned it into that queen energy that, I got this. The universe has got my back and it's bringing me exactly what I need, Throughout my journey, I've had to do that many, many times. I've had many, many disappointments. And I've really learned to go with the flow and to trust that the universe is delivering exactly what I need. So you guys have seen me walk my talk many times over. So trust me, even if you have a twin flame who's kind of done you wrong and you want back in, there's no better way to get back in than to completely let it go and even allow for other options to come in. So no matter what, letting go is always, always the key. And I mean letting go of the pain, the suffering, the blaming, the anger, any of it. Any of the negative feelings need to get purged. You can use my exercise, thank you God for my misery, if you want to. I would write it down. Don't do it in your head. Don't cheat. Don't say, oh, I know, I'm grateful for the bad things that have happened to me. It's not that simple. And if you want to see some of the bad things that have happened to me, put in the words, put my name, and then put DF, like divine feminine, just DF though, and the word trauma. And you'll see just what I've had to endure in this life. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about, you guys. And every time that I've let go, and you can look up that exercise, thank you God for my misery. Just, put in my name and put in, thank you, God, for my misery. It'll come up. Anyway, whenever I have let go, something really incredible happens, something miraculous happens. And that is the energy of this weekend. It's like warrior energy. It's like all the things you've been procrastinating on and putting off and that have been bottling up inside are about to like break out full force. It's like, I can't take it anymore. It's like rushing on the battlefield. It's like doing that warrior yell and just rushing in. And so if, like for myself, I have to work. So if you're in a position where you have to be out there, then just, if somebody starts getting agitated or emotional or angry or crazy around you, just put a lot of protection around you. Just put a ton of protection around you and don't react. Stay as cool as you possibly can, and you'll get through. You'll get through it just fine. Just get away from any drama. Just get away from it. Even if you have to call the police or whatever you got to do, just don't involve yourself in any drama. Period. But this also has the feeling of death, which is transformation. Don't worry, it's not talking about dying. Death, which is like major transformation, into Knight of Swords, which is rushing in with clarity and truth, and then popcorn, the Eight of Wands. So things happening very fast. So this is a weekend where a lot of you could get swept off your feet, but it's also a weekend where people could try to pick fights with you, and they're not going to back down. So may as well just get the hell away from them. Just warning you now. Don't get any fight in any fights. And this is one benefit to this silly situation we find ourselves in right now in our society. If you're forced to stay home and you can't go anywhere, you're just fine. You could get attacked psychically though, so you should protect yourself that way. And just, you could play my video, Black Magic Clearing. That should help. Play it in the background of your home, like 24/7, like before and even after the full moon, which I believe is on Saturday. So as long as you're aware of that, you got this. Just keep your cool. Just keep your cool, and go after what it is that you want. And again, if you're okay, so I've given a meaning, or I've given you guys some support if you're ending something right now, which is just let go and heal, lick your wounds. Learn how to do Byron Katie's work. It'll save your butt. You will thank me, trust me. Or do the thank you God for my misery exercise, but do something to heal, because things only get much, 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 much worse for you if you continue to hold on, lash out, be angry, be resentful. I mean, you're just going to put yourself in a downward spiral and hurt yourself tremendously, and it's not, it's why? That doesn't make any sense. Why don't you have a little faith in the universe, and know that everything's going to work out? And if you don't, then learn how to, learn how to do that. Somebody that you look up to, or a counselor or something like that. Okay. Because when you cling to negative feelings, and you could use any subject as an excuse to do that, right? As if you continue down that road, you're only going to attract more and more disappointing situations into your life that are going to continue to really hurt you to your core. You're going to destroy yourself if you continue down a negative path. So don't do that. And I was just going to say, the collective love reading this week is like pretty intense. It's actually for next week, but it's coming out this week. And I just realized it's coming out this morning. So I hope I'm prepared. I got to make sure. If you guys need me, please reach out to me, please. Because I don't want you guys to feel like you're alone in this world, or that you're having these feelings alone by yourself, having to suffer by yourself. Don't. come to me. I'll be there for you. Okay. So for those newly coming into something, what do they need to know? Pray for protection, because they're, it's, yeah, just pray for protection, because you guys will be in kind of an excited and vulnerable state as anything. It's like when the seeds bust through the soil and they finally hit sunlight, they're so excited. And then that's the moment that the bird comes in and whoop. So take care to nurture it along before you expose it to any hazardous conditions. And focus on working together as a team. Focus on sorting things out without jumping to any conclusions, with grace, with compassion, with understanding. Focus on being a really good listener and validating the other person without taking things personally. Realize that should you get into a fight this weekend, should you get into an argument with somebody, don't give yourself a hard time. Fighting is a very normal part of life, and it shows that you have feelings for the person too. It's another way of expressing your feelings. So, no matter what, don't give yourself a hard time. Don't give yourself any kind of hard time. Okay, so they asked me to just do, they just said do a light language blessing for their protection. So, okay, any of you watching this, and if there's anyone that you would like to encompass in that protection bubble, then go ahead and imagine them there now. This is also going to clear up any kind of karmic energy, like these endings with the wrong people. It's going to get dissolved completely. Doesn't mean it can't come back. If you guys absolutely have to have it back and you got more lessons to learn, you can do that. But it's going to dissolve all of the cords right now, help you to have everybody to have peace with whatever might be ending for you right now, even jobs and things that weren't really the best of jobs, but you stuck it out anyway. And we're going to try to usher in some brand new, fresh energy for you that's very hopeful, alive, energizing, exciting, and will blow your socks off. Will blow your socks off in terms of what comes through for you because you decided to surrender to life and allow wonderful things to start coming through for you as an alternative, an even better alternative, okay? So alternative just meaning it wasn't the original. All right. It's also going to, protect those coming into union, and it's going to protect those with newness. And it's going to also, they said it's important that you guys tell the truth, that you guys need to tell the truth, every bit of the truth as a part of this newness, because that you guys are going to be building a foundation on trust and honesty and that is not fun. That's really not the fun part, but but do that so that you guys, when the wound heals, it'll heal correctly. It'll heal in alignment. It'll heal more solid. It'll make you guys even stronger. So, okay, what else is going to be included in that? Well, I'll just tell you as I go. Okay, everybody, just drop your shoulders, relax. First, I want you guys to imagine that you're filled with kind of murky, dirty energy right now. I mean, Fill yourself up with kind of almost like chocolate milk kind of energy, brown, kind of icky energy. That's all the negativity that's in you right now. That's breaking out of your cells. That's you judging yourself, you giving yourself a hard time for this or that or whatever it is. Or you being frustrated with your person, or whatever negativity is there for you right now. It's all in that brown liquid. And then I want you to imagine the earth beneath your feet. And I want you to kind of like plunge the energy out of you right now. Just plunge it out. Just let it get soaked up like a sponge by the earth right now. And then do it again. Any remaining brown is getting rinsed out. is going into the earth to be absorbed. There we go. Good job. One more time. Okay. They just said we're coming into a time of learning to love one another unconditionally. Everybody, everyone. So, hamamain sa se lakichinse he ekin tapai halahanda shikinse sike poma ama ena hala he ekishinse sa alakirina popoku epai hala sisik chikin sa apapoma kapi e sanse hala shiki e poma amake sense. Okay, so it kind of feels like some of you never had like you were trying to achieve a goal or find a solution that never came. In your pursuit of that goal, you wanting that thing to happen is the thing that held you on, making you feel like you loved that person, but you really didn't love that person for who they were. You just really wanted what you thought that person could provide for you. So if that's the case, redirect that energy to you getting it yourself, you getting the life you want yourself, or at least the feel. Everything is about feelings. It's not about necessarily the person you're with or the company that you're with or the people that you live with or any of that. It's really about cultivating those feelings within you that you want to experience more of, which is like gratitude and grace and oh my gosh, everything's just turning out so beautifully. All these incredible opportunities that are coming to me are just, I'm in awe of all the beauty of life. I'm so excited about all the wonderful things happening for me. Be affirming those types of things, and you'll have more of that type of stuff coming in for your life to be more grateful for and to be feel more blessed for and all of that. So, that's how you manifest. You don't manifest by manipulating people or trying to get them to do what you want or to get your way. Okay. So redirect your energy. That's a powerful energy. You want what you want. That's awesome. But quit making it about the other person or the other thing that you thought would bring you that. That's just using your head. That's not using your wholeness. You are a manifesting machine. Do you get that? You guys really are incredibly way more powerful than you are giving yourselves credit for. If this is what you're thinking, like, if I could just get that, then we all do it. We all do it from time to time. If I buy that car, it'll get me to my destination, right? That's logic. So, but when you put all that pressure on someone to give you what it is you want and the end result, it's not love. It's just not love. So, okay, let me continue. They're encouraging you to pray to know the truth in all things and to ask for healing in all ways. One of my favorite affirmations also is, I am so completely loved and supported in all ways and always. So say that to yourself many times throughout the day. Oh my gosh, I am so loved and supported in all ways and always. And just really, really feel that. Again, it's all about feelings. If you're not feeling that way, act as if you do, just really bask in that energy and pretend. But feel it, really feel it. If you can't do that, at the very, very least, to heal yourself, put your hand on your heart and focus on your heart and talk directly to your heart. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I don't care what you do to get angry or retaliate or be jealous or be insecure or wonder or, if any of that mind space stuff. I love you. I love you anyway. I love you if you're not the perfect dresser. I love you if you, make mistakes or do silly things. Just love yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. And loving yourself is going to automatically, by default, help you to love everyone else the same way. And you'll receive more love like that back. So, and let that be your anchor through these crazy times too, because things are about to get even crazier potentially. So, love yourself. Love yourself through that. Be ready for a whirlwind this weekend. It is quite possible you might, be living one place now, and by Sunday, you may live somewhere totally different and be with someone and be having a life unfold. It could happen that fast. So, hang on a minute. Hamashi insasiki tatai. Hamamoki pama akena. Shiko puma kapai sasensa elakirina te again. Shiki puma mama ake enate is again. Okay, so they're wanting you guys to know. They use the word gains. I don't know why, but they got the point across, which is basically that no matter what's going to go on this weekend, just trust that it's there for a reason to shake things up and to make things go forward, to cause things to happen. And as a result, there will be something you will gain from this time, from all this craziness. If you've been doing your work and healing and keeping a high vibration, are going to be rewarded tremendously for those efforts, for taking good care of yourself and cultivating love. So let me see about those who haven't. Well, they're saying you reap what you sow. So I guess that's a warning that, like I said, you're going to bring more misery to you're going to bring more upset to your life if you continue down like a negative path. For those of you who've been being negative, so you guys better do something to reprogram your brain if that's the way that you've been thinking. If you've been kind of feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like a victim, if you've been feeling like even suicidal or depressed or like any of that, you better snap out of the victim mentality and start being proactive. Start being your own best friend. Start using tools and things. Start getting involved with groups, believe it or not. Get involved with groups, even if they're online, to make you feel like you're a part of something. Whatever you got to do, fight for yourself. Fight for your self-love. So that, when you have a momentum of negative thinking from a period of years, it's really hard to snap out of it. It can be very, very hard. So you've got to make a concerted effort to reprogram your brain, and that takes effort. That really takes like sitting down every day doing Byron Katie's work or thank you God for my misery every day, or every time you're upset, every day would be preferred. They're saying only because some of you guys avoid when you're upset. You might just go do something to blow off some steam, but it doesn't really reprogram your brain if you do it that way. So they're like, don't go avoid, like come up with a stressful thought to work on every single day, and that's going to help you reprogram yourself. Anything else? They said that you guys could call on Ganesh, ask Ganesh to help protect you this weekend and help you be lucky, help you get through any kind of, maybe communication with the throat. Help you to not have any misunderstandings or verbal altercations or anything like that. Just ask Ganesh for some help, and he'll come right in and surround the situation and help you get out unscathed if that's necessary. Gentle. The word for this weekend is gentle, to kind of counteract that warrior energy. All right, guys. Anything else you guys want to tell these guys this week? Believe it or not, they said drink a lot. Not alcohol. Well, I mean, it could be alcohol, I suppose, if you're doing something fun. But, keep yourself Oh, maybe that's why they're saying it, is a lot of you guys are going to be drinking and they want you to not get dehydrated. So just drink lots of like good liquids, juices, waters, all that kind of stuff. So even if you're drinking alcohol, drink water or something with it. Drink, they're laughing at me. All right. Yeah, total transformation. I just saw like a group of butterflies come flying through. So yeah. They just said a radar. Something about somebody being on your radar or something like that. Let me get more information. When you got nothing to hide, then you got nothing to worry about. And when you protect yourself, you're fine. It's really crazy when you're adequately protected. You don't even see the stuff happening behind the scenes. But like I've said before, like the craziest things will happen to those trying to do bad to you. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You hear about some accident they got in or some kind of like, it's craziness. You guys are seriously protected. So don't you even worry. And if someone really tried to mess with you or pull back black magic on you or try to hurt you in any way, and you're trying to do good in this world, and you're trying to bring light and love, and you're working through God, don't be shocked that something happens to the person who was trying to do that to you. Like, be prepared to see something, or hear something through the rumor mill about something having happened to them. And that's as a direct result of you being protected. So trust me. And it's usually within a few days of when you feel like you're on their radar kind of thing. So I remember, because they said that, so they're also saying that I need to protect you guys specifically from these that are like, that have you on their radar, meaning they're directing it at you. We're going to work on that right now. And as of this moment, they're going to be given notice that if they continue to mess with you, then they're going to be in some serious trouble on the other side. So here we go. Hamai shense eke taina ai. Hapo po mama ai kachin sent. Sake la po pama ke tena ala ishikin sa se. Ha ma ai la kirin sa se shikins. So po mama ke na ai sa se na ke is. All right, so they're saying love always wins, so you may as well get on the good side. All right, you guys, have yourselves a beautiful week, and we'll have another message for you next week. Bye.
If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Also, feel free to join me at patreon.com/Amy Satori, where I post monthly energy readings, pick a decks, and other goodies for members only, including discounts for readings and being entered to win a free reading at the end of the year. Memberships start as low as $5.55 a month. Sometimes I even put my free collective love readings on Patreon first before uploading them here to YouTube. If you're wanting more information about my show on TuneIn Radio, how to order a personal reading, or other goings-on, you can check the description of my videos for the most up-to-date information.